In a shelter where peace once reigned, the air was suddenly ripped apart by an unbearable scream. It was Rex, a creature of raw power whose fury knew no bounds. His teeth gleamed as he tore through everything in his path, leaving chaos and destruction behind. But what no one knew was that behind the madness there was a pain so deep it would change everything. What had caused such rage? What was hidden in that heart filled with fury? Rex was out of control. He growled, slammed against the cage bars, but there was something more. A mystery in his eyes. What made him so angry? Maya knew this wouldn't be easy. When she walked into the shelter, her eyes locked on the furious beast. She sat, calm and steady, at a safe distance. There was no fear, but the tension in the air was thick. She knew Rex needed more than food or affection. He needed patience. She took a jar of peanut butter and, with a trembling hand, placed it near the cage bars. There was no rush. She knew Rex was fighting something no one could see. Rex stared. His breathing was heavy, eyes locked on the jar, but he still didn't move. "I don't think you're bad, Rex," she whispered. "I think you're scared." What was happening? The growling stopped. Rex's eyes flickered, but something was different. It was as if he was beginning to hear her, or maybe understand. Maya didn't know if Rex would ever trust her. She had tried helping other dogs, but none like Rex. He wasn't just an angry animal. He was a broken soul, at war with himself. Will this even work? Maya thought, with the jar still in her hands. Every breath Rex took seemed to carry the weight of his pain, and she felt small in the face of his fury. But she couldn't give up. She couldn't be another person who turned away. When she brought her daughter Lily to the shelter, she feared the worst. But what happened next was beyond anything she could imagine. Lily, with her wide, curious eyes, approached him without fear. She looked directly at Rex, and he didn't pull away. He took the drawing Lily gave him, a picture of a dog with a heart above its head, and gently placed it by his side. To everyone's surprise, the drawing remained untouched in the cage, a symbol of trust, something Rex had never shown before. The shelter fell into complete silence when the phone rang. Maya answered. It was Mr. Halbrook, Rex's former owner, claiming he had searched for Rex for a year, but without success. He had brought a photo, and the news was shocking. Rex had been stolen. A reunion seemed inevitable. But when Mr. Halbrook arrived, something extraordinary happened. Rex, who had always been explosive and aggressive, froze. His eyes fixed on the man, and he stood still as if he were making a decision. The silence was crushing. What would Rex do now? Would he recognize his old owner? Would he return to his past or look to the future? Mr. Halbrook knelt down, his eyes filled with emotion, and spoke softly. "Do you remember me, Rex? We used to sleep together every night. You were my family." But what happened next left everyone speechless. Instead of running to the man who had raised him, Rex slowly turned. He picked up the drawing Lily had given him, and with a heavy sigh placed it gently by his side. He looked at Lily, and it was as if the past had been left behind. Rex made his choice. He didn't want to go back to what he once knew. He wanted to stay with her. He wanted to be with someone who believed in him, who saw beyond his anger. In his eyes, the pain of the past finally found its healing. Now, when Rex was by Lily's side, it wasn't just about a lost dog finding a new home. It was about how trust, love, and patience can heal even the most broken hearts. Rex no longer cared about what had happened before. He was ready for the future, with the little girl who never gave up on him. The future he found in the eyes of a child who believed in him when no one else did.